Hey kings and queens, this is Reese Royal on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth. We're about to get this show started in about the next 8 minutes. But I started from now on to actually start the show playing a little bit of my music. This is Motivated. It is from my project Crown, and it is one of my number ones on Spotify. This is the funny thing I wanted to go through. It's hard, at this point to even get into the game. It is kind of sounding crazy with it. But so what I love about Spotify is they allow you to they showcase your music. My songs that wouldn't hit the number one on my Spotify, and my most streamed songs and that ball game. So what I decided to do is to go through every song that ever hit number one on Spotify for me and my 30 to 40 songs that I've released. And Motivated hit number one, many streams. Thank you for all the love. I should have a list of all the places that Motivated is popping, but I can say Chicago, love Motivated. God, there's so many. Who's coming in now? Who's coming in? Oh, it's my lady. Hold on. I had to move the camera, did I? Hey, lady, let me get this thing together. Hold up. There we go. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. I was sitting there playing Motivated. We're live on Royal Truth Entertainment Facebook page with the family. If y'all know y'all not getting a picture, but y'all know that beautiful voice. That is Miss Queen Aisha. And that's my baby there as well, huh?
That's Araya.
Araya's on. Hey, Araya. I was just going, like I said, playing a little bit of my music, and then also just telling them about the highlights. But I have something I can share with you as a surprise with them and with you at the same time. Let me just slow this song down, okay? Because I want to make sure everybody hear it. I'm doing a little special. I'm gonna do a free weekend in Myrtle Beach as a prize. Yes, we're gonna, and you and I, man, we have been confirmed. August 21st will be the Crown Experience. I have 3 comedians already, a couple of artists already. It's going very well. We got to talk about that. I told him that we're gonna have I want you to have a table. August 21st at the ILAS 2224 Sunnybrook Road. It's going to be the Crown Experience. There's going to be limited parking, people, so you need to come early. You want to get valet parking. You're going to get a little gift bag when you come in. And, the people who are focusing on this is going to be automatically the Women of Divine Purpose, Rip the One Way Fashion Show, and Dreamcoat Ministry are my ladies that, like you see, I put you in there because I looked at us going by that board in your ear candy, right? Because we look at Rip the One Way Fashion as your brand, and I was just putting that together. I can't wait to show it. I mean, I'm telling this family because they need to know about this. That yes, you need to come out on August 21st to the Crown Experience. You're gonna have great comedians, great artists, and it's a farmers market. Plenty of vendors that are gonna be of different genres of different things that you could actually pick up, and you get your little gift bag when you walk in, so you can go to certain vendors you want to go to. But take part in the Crown Experience August 21st, and I want to make sure that we get with you on all that and that, because that's all that is going to be the parts that take part into the Royal Thanksgiving, which will be November 14th this year. I think it is the date.
Some stuff I can put into your gift bag.
Yes, I was letting you oversee the gift bags, actually. I was going to let you know a little bit later. But, yeah, we can make that all happen. But I guess we can go, you and I. Are you going to give me a beautiful picture, or am I going to just get to...
No, I can't today. I ain't even going to lie. I'm going to let y'all know. I just don't feel like combing my hair.
Okay. All right. So they only get to see my face. And so that anyway, people, Jessica Wellington...
Home life right here. This is work from home life.
Well, as y'all see, I have another mic here because Miss Jessica Wellington from the Comedy Night Show will be coming in soon. She's driving in. The weather is bad. I was going to start the show with that. Yo, the weather is bad right now here. The rain is just crazy.
It was terrible when I went out earlier. Can you give me the address for Crown Experience again?
Yeah, the Crown Experience is 2224 Sunnybrook Road. So, and Raleigh, North Carolina, yes. That's right off of, Sunnybrook Road. It's off Pool Road. I think it's off the road. It's off as well. So, it's over there. And I'm gonna start listing your announcements the way you see them there. And I have more. I have 2 other ones I should have put on there, but I didn't yet. But and I have your.
What?
Huh?
You said you're gonna start listing me and what?
Give me a list. I mean, I'm gonna start putting it all. Make sure I put the Crown Experience and the Royal Thanksgiving on there on a regular now. So I'm gonna put them on your announcements. If you're here, they're gonna be listed there for you to go through them. And the most beautiful Miss Jessica Wellington has popped into the door. She's coming in now. And so I guess it's a minute to start the show. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the show started. Let her get in her seat. I hope that her mic will be working fine. I'll be hearing it in a minute anyway. But let's go ahead and get the show started because I want to go ahead and get into all the nitty gritty. I know you looked at some of the stuff, so I got something to say. I got something to say. Let me put you in. Oh. Okay. Okay, you know that we're live, so I see a beautiful face. Oh my God. Okay.
They would probably all agree.
She's beautiful, isn't she? She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
No.
Hey, this is Reese Royal on Little Raleigh Radio with The Royal Truth, featuring my beautiful co-host, Miss Aisha Anderson. So, as always, let's get to it. Yeah, she works. Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Royal on Little Raleigh Radio with The Royal Truth. And as it said, it has my beautiful Miss Queen Aisha in the show with me as well. But as we always start my show, our mission is to be informative with accurate knowledge, but never to direct, but only guide you towards the truth. Let me thank God for life and the opportunity for all of us to come together. Love you, Linda B, as I always say. And now I get to introduce my Truth Squad. And today's Truth Squad, let me go and put you on the camera. Hold on. Let me put you on. Because I know, and they arise in the background, so I know I had to play with that little sound thing, because she make her announcements when we don't want her to make her announcements. But we have Queen Aisha here with us, and always before we have our comedy show at the end of the month, we have the comedic skills of Miss Jessica Wellington with us today. And so she's actually, if you want to see us, of course, you have to go to our Royal Truth RTE Facebook page. If not, of course, just go to Claim Your Throne and you can choose. Look at us or listen to us. But just make sure you tune in, because I was having a moment. The weather here is bad, y'all. It's raining like crazy. But and I had a lot of time just thinking, I'm coming here and saying, this is my 79th show. And I love, it's the 79th show. Yes. And I realized it was simple when it was created, but then it wasn't really a lot of thought put in it. I ain't gonna lie. The Royal Truth, the name, y'all, was not a job. It was like, okay, I'm Reese Royal. My brother's name is Royal T. He was in Germany doing his thing. I was over here. We realized we both use Royal. We decided to be like, we must be the Royal Brothers. And so Royal Truth came alive. That this was an opportunity where I saw that, a lot of truth wasn't being said. So we would come together and we talk the truth. You know what I'm saying? Bear out your truth. And you're not going to be judged here. And you had a chance to speak, and you'll have some intelligentsia with it. And some idiocracy sometimes, yeah, but we can all get through that together. And that's what this show, The Royal Truth, is about. So if you want to, get with us, please. And if you like our show, I see a lot of people watching, but please tell me how you feel. If it's something we talked about, speak your mind on it. Nobody's going to attack you. This is not a place I'm going to attack you. We're going to have real dialogue. That's what all of it's about. Period. That is it. So I just want y'all to know that. That's why I love you, Aisha. Our 79th show. I'm so glad you came in to do this with me. And I just met with the producer, or the I'm the producer of the show, but the actual owners of the radio station. And he said, "Look, y'all can, Aisha can come back in now. Aisha, and so."
Definitely, I'm definitely honored that you came to me to the idea, and I've enjoyed it ever since. And I always thank you and the Royalties team for y'all support through everything that me and my family has been through.
Yes.
But I definitely will be back in the studio this summer.
Okay.
This summer.
Okay. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Sometimes with our mini co-host, Araya.
All right. When we all, and see, that's the thing. We're going to make sure you have your camera, my camera going on, seeing that's when we get to have, I know we get a lot of you get a chance to react, because people understand something. I'm in the studio. Normally, if they want with Jessica with me now, I'm by myself, y'all. So when you make your statements and comments on the show, I can't react in real time. I'm not able to because I'm doing too many things and I'm not able to see it right then. But I do respond later. Every one of those people do know I do like and I do respond later. So I want to thank again.
That's one of the things people are missing, because I do get questions. Why we don't share the show no more? Why I don't see you guys? So I'm excited to get back to the studio so we can start sharing and answering questions.
Yes. It's more interaction, and that's the thing. When we do this, we're gonna still be going live on Raw Truth. That way you can actually come into the show. You can either you'll be able to go into Aisha's, or you'll be able to go to our RTE page and respond there, or come on. It's open to everyone. Y'all know this. I like this. If you care about us that much, you do it. We're not going to shut you out. If you go to Jitsi, and you have Jitsi account, you can go to the Royal Truth at 7 o'clock every day, every Monday, and actually tune into the show and bring Braun in. Okay, you know that you can come in, and you hope you have your hair together or whatever it is the case, and make sure that you're on camera and you can talk and we'll listen. I've been trying to get Mr. Andre Knight, the Lieutenant Mayor of Rocky Mount, back on the show, because I want to talk to him since the election. We haven't talked since then. I've been reaching out to all of you, Treveley, Ellis, with her pop-up weddings, I love to call them, and hopefully do more things with her. I want her to come back on the show. Precious and her beautiful crown chairs, thrones. I would love to get you back on the show. So I'm doing the shout outs to you now, so you make sure you go back in here. But I got to give some more love to one more person real quick, before we get into what's trending entertainment and state of the nation, and let she's just looking at me. I'm watching her watch me. I said, Jessica's sitting here being quiet, and then she has a mic, and she could have said anything she wanted to, and her voice does screech. So she can do that if she wants. But I'm going to give some love to my girl, the godmother of soul. Her birthday is today. She turned 77. So we're going to give some love to my baby, Miss Patti LaBelle, with the song I Feel. She put the most stank on it real quick, and play that, and then come back to what's trending, give a little bit of vaccine information, and enjoy our time. So like I said, all my kings and queens, thank you for joining us. I got two great queens with me today. I released my song this week for my big voluptuous queens that I'm talking about. Yes, we're talking about giving love. I got a little raunchy with it, but it's a Janet raunchy. Okay, so we're going to play that a little bit too. But right now, let me give you a little bit of Lady Marmalade with my baby. Happy birthday, Miss Patti LaBelle. Okay? You turn 77, she'll give you a little bit of Lady Marmalade. Oh, shoot, it moved. I hate that. Okay. Y'all, I'm doing this work by myself, so if it moves, we're trying to make sure I don't take it out of frame. All right. Yeah, and any words? I've seen the people say some things. Okay. We don't want YouTube to get on my case. Okay. Let me take that on down. Because YouTube will knock your show right on off if you sit there and give any music they don't want to. But they have been nice to me recently, Queen. They'll actually list the songs that I put in the show. When I put Aisha in there, they list the songs. Yeah, they say, okay, these songs are mentioned in the show. So they didn't ban me. They just went on and let me go. That's the only reason. Because if they want the songs, I mention it so they can go and find the song if they want. But I can't literally play unless it's my music. So that's why I start the show with Motivated by Reese Royal. You can go listen on Spotify. Tidal, iMusic, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon. I know all the lists. I don't know all of it.
You should be starting the show with your music anyway.
I wasn't. This show was not. I'm not narcissistic. I'm not bovarous. I'm not a person that make. I'm not.
I'm unsure if you believe what you're saying right now.
What you mean? Because look, think about it. I'm not like this. Tyler Perry's House of Pain. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. So ain't like you got Reese Royal. No, I'm not gonna put myself on everything. But I love music, so that's why I had a music director. He give me a whole list of songs, and I don't have to. If he put me in there, he put me in there. If he don't, he don't. I don't even control it at all. So that shows that I'm not that person. I'm not that person. Yeah. I'm outspoken, and I accept that. And because I went back, y'all, I love going back and watching our show. It is actually fun.
It's funny.
It is. It's funny because it's real time. We don't get a chance to go like, okay, cut, let's do this over again. It is really us being us as we always do. So I actually have a good time with it. Now, and see, Jessica, I was ready this time. I got all the names of all the comedians on here. I'm going to talk about all of them. Make sure I do a shout out to every last one of them. And you see the list we're going to talk about?
The itinerary list?
Yes, y'all, I mean, if you watch the Facebook and this is our downside, you get more information. Yeah, we're going to talk about that Robbie Green. Yes, we are. We're going to talk about Lil Nas X and whatever that was. And we're going to talk about something, I don't know if you saw, this teenager walked into a restaurant in New Jersey and she just dropped her newborn off and walked out, gave it to a customer and walked out. I watched the video.
To a customer?
I didn't watch the video, but I did read the article.
Yes. Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Roy on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth. And yeah, I'm sorry, we were over here talking, and I'm going to go right into that subject since it was what's trending and what I was looking into. On our topics on what's trending today, making a real quick jump on that, was a teenager in New Jersey. Walked into a restaurant and with the newborn. And then she turned around and she handed the newborn to a customer and walked out. I watched the video myself, so it's not a question about saying that this did or didn't happen. It did, and y'all, it messed with me. I ain't gonna lie, it really messed with me.
Negative comments about it, but the other side of it, she could have did something to the baby.
Yeah,
she gave it to somebody.
True.
I agree. At least,
not saying that it was right, but how many stories that we hear of somebody killing their baby, leaving their baby in the bathroom, especially when young girls have the babies. She knew that she had to give the baby away. So in a way, it's wrong, but in a way, I felt like that might have been a good decision.
So you say the baby's life was saved by that situation?
I do. Not saying that I would pray that the person she gave it to was a good person, but
she was.
Make light of it. I know now the baby would be safe and healthy.
Yeah, I agree. I have to agree with that because it's just the footage is shocking. And when you look at it, and when I saw it, I mean, you can see, she was sitting there. She came to the counter. A customer walked by and she held the baby and the baby, and it was started. And she said something to the lady, and she just walked out. And
you see any emotion in her face?
I mean, you really couldn't. She had like a bonnet on her head, and she was a voluptuous woman. Young girl, because in turn, obviously, she was like 15 years old. But yeah, I guess Queen, you made a good point. I'm gonna go there. She saved that baby's life.
And she could have been a teenager that her parents probably didn't even know she was pregnant.
Right.
If
she's a bigger girl, they might have never even known.
Thank you. I didn't want to go there. That's why I said it the way I did. The way she looked, I was like, wow. I thought she was just holding the baby. Anything, but then you know what? She could have had this baby, and and family didn't even know, and because that baby was like in a brown towel.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I bet that is what happened.
So it was bad. King Shy, thank you. You made it.
I did.
Thank you. Y'all, as we always started with the show, I do want to go ahead and make sure I mention just the vaccinations where it is. Y'all, I'm in the group now. I'm totally vaccinated.
Right.
It is what it is. My son, I'm having a lot of, but it's funny having the many sons that I have. They it's half looks say I have a chip in me now. Other half is like, yay, you got it done. And that lets me know how diverse this world is. So that's in my own household. So that's the craziest with it. But yeah, it's done for me. And 49.2% of the United States nation has had the first shot. 39.2 have had the full shot. So I'm in that group now. And also that means 284.4 million shots have been administered. Okay. Please understand, for my mentally challenged people, when I say 284 people have been administered, we know it's only 330. So I know they said, well, my percentages don't sound right. But if you pay attention to what I said, first shot, full shot, and administered shot, that's information on 3 different parts, which the percentages will not match. That's for somebody who's sent me something, and I want everybody saying, well, everybody has a few points and making their point, but you just have some substance to your knowledge with understanding. That's why I made sure I said it the way I did. No disrespect now. I know everybody said I got a sharp tongue, but I got both people that put me into get your bail, get your bail, get your bail.
No disrespect, but could you have some substance, please?
But see, substance, please. And this is real substance. This is the only thing that freaked me out so far. I think I'm okay. There was several people who, and after they got the shots, they had their tongues just became big and hang out the mouth.
What shot was this?
I mean, I can't tell you. Please research it for me, because I knew the person was in Virginia, and it was a man and a woman. I saw the pictures. Their tongues just got like cow size, and it was hanging out of their mouths.
Is it a temporary swollen thing?
That article was so vague. It said it didn't even give.
Was it just like an allergic reaction or something?
Something, but see,
that's what I read.
It's because they didn't make specifics on the number of people. They just gave you random individuals with it, and it really messed me up for a hot moment. Okay, because then I was really worried for a hot second. I ain't gonna lie.
The thing that I saw said that it was maybe 9 cases.
No, see, it said several. It didn't give me. I didn't get it clear. I saw the picture, then I saw the video, and this man is standing up there with. I mean,
it's huge.
It's huge.
A lot of vaccines, they use eggs. It's like the base or whatever for most vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're allergic to eggs, a lot of times that'll happen. Like some people that can't do the flu shot, they do the flu nose thing or whatever because they're or the other way around because it's derived from eggs.
I love eggs, protein, and I'm good, but obviously these people do not need to have an egg in their mouth, because that was scary. Scary. It was scary. Okay, but look, that was scary. And North Carolina has the second week of no cases, y'all. Second week of no cases have been reported. Yeah, the number is as low as it was in June of 2020 right now in the United States of America.
I really hope it stays like that, especially with this new CDC guideline of the honor system.
Yeah.
So I hope that the numbers stay that way, because they're banking that people are going to be honest. The ones that's not wearing a mask are fully vaccinated.
That's not gonna happen.
Right. So I'll be interesting to hear the numbers in a couple of months or a couple of weeks.
I don't agree with the CDC guidelines. I think that is like so idiotic. We mentioned this last show. I still agree with that and saying that you got too many these percentages of individuals that we know certain groups that are not having it and not doing it, and it's African Americans, and there are certain supporters of certain parties are not getting these shots, and that is where my problem comes in. And then they feel comfortable there to be walking and be standing up real close up to you. Look, I'm vaccinated, but I still don't trust you. And this is this is exclusive for Royal Truth, and I guess Little Raleigh Radio Come and say it the truth. This is the craziness. Saturday night was crazy for a lot of people. But it was crazier for me because anyone who knows I work in the hotel business, and I have to tell the story before we get into what's trending, because I tell you I wasn't expecting this, but this is the truth. Royal Truth. We said we have an army group at the hotel. Okay, so I'm preparing. We sold out. I'm set. and then I saw it was two, Army groups. I saw the first Army group come in, and then the second Army group didn't look like an Army group. They had on the Army fatigues, but the woman only had her nipples covered, and she only had her punani covered, and so I was confused, and so I was at the counter, and this woman walks up with I believe she had on, I think she had on Apollonia, I think she had on Vanity Six's Vanity's outfit on, on. She was a voluptuous woman, but she was in the outfit. And she continues to talk where all I could see was a tongue ring. So she was continuously talking to me. And then she said, well, we're a different kind of Army group. I said, yeah, I'm noticing that your outfits aren't of standard. He said, yeah, I'm just tell you a little, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. She said, so what's the secret? What you gonna tell me? We're swingers. I said, oh, okay. And then
What kind of events are y'all having?
I didn't book this. I want to make sure I say that too. And then she said, she told me, "Well, you want to come play in some.
Hey, at least you were invited. That was nice of them.
I said, well, I'm at work and I can't leave and get up to 7, so unfortunately I can't help. But then, of course, I'm thinking this is crazy. Like, wow, this is not actually happening, but it was true. I'm watching this. They picked like 15 cars strong. They came in groves, and because they had cameras. So I said, look, I can't believe this. I said, I sent a text to my sons, as I guess you call it the Red Hotline. I called text my own son. Y'all won't believe this. There's swingers at my hotel. I want to tell y'all, within 10 minutes, one son showed up. Within the next 10 minutes, the next son showed up. And then by 5 o'clock in the morning, the next son showed up. And I was in there like, y'all, yes, my sons made their way. They made their way. And I was washing clothes. He said, well, Pop, we'll wash your clothes. We'll wash your clothes for you. And so the intern is sat there. So I had the craziest Saturday night. What happened in your night, Jessica?
Oh, I got arrested.
Okay. Wow. What? Huh? Okay.
Wait, I was not ready.
I don't think any of us was. I don't think we all were.
It ended up being okay, but I was speeding and I got pulled over. I'd had 2 drinks. I blew a .08, which I thought was the legal limit, but apparently that's the illegal limit. If you hit 08, then they can take whatever. So
I don't know either. I really don't.
So they took me in, but they don't use that breathalyzer, so you have to do it again at the station. And I did it again, and I blew a .06, so that's well under the limit. Well, not well, but it's under the limit. So they sent me back with charged with what is it? Reckless driving.
Jessica, I love how you tell that story so calm.
Yes. Thank you, Queen Aisha.
So I actually got a little anxiety when she was telling it. But she was really calm with that.
Well, you know what? I was fine with everything when it was happening, but then he was like, I'm going to handcuff you, and I was like, oh no, I'm about to freak out.
See, that's when you know we're escalating him. And that goes into the hot topic of the day's show. And I'm going to read it accordingly right here. Get your bell ready.
Get petty bell ready.
Robert Greene cover up. I'm labeling. I made my own title for this, y'all, because every other title I'm not liking. But let me just say these things. Corey York, the gentleman who actually drug him by his feet. I want to mention his name first. Then Mr. Dakota DeMoss, which is the other gentleman that was with him, choking him and tasering him, until Lieutenant John Clary shows up, and he decides to be just completely indignant beyond his situation. These were the 3 gentlemen involved in the killing, allegedly in a lot of people's mind, of Mr. Robbie Greene, who begged for his life, said he was a brother. He basically wanted to go home, and for the lady, his mother, Miss, her last name is, I think it's Corbin. I don't want to say her name is, because I know her last name is not Green. That is one of the strongest women I have ever seen in my life. She was on Anderson Cooper at CNN, and you can see the anger raise up, and you see her bring her back, and she'll bring her own self back down. Meaning she's been battling this for 2 years. I'm gonna stop. King Shad, Queen Aisha, what do you have to say? I'm gonna stop there. I just want to let you take the floor. Just take the floor.
I think it's so sad that we still have to report on stories like this, and that we still have to watch the videos and watch the protests and the reason for these protests, and still in 2021 we're still reporting on this. I think that's sad.
Agreed.
Please, no, I don't want. You won't hear when I was just telling Queen how I've been going back and watching our shows, and I love y'all. I love this show. I love coming here. It's been, we go back and watch the show. We're having such a great time, and we're talking about the royal truth. We're just talking and giving our opinions and our views. What do you see flying in your house? What's that?
No, I heard something.
That's
That would be our mini co-host.
Araya's in the show. She's in the background, but
is that you, guys?
He has spoken. King, go ahead and say what you had to say. I mean, your view. I mean, please give me your take.
Being a Louisiana native, I can tell you for certainty, North Louisiana is Klan country. Everybody here knows it. Everybody here basically tries to stay away from Klan country as much as you can. It is notorious for this type of situation. And it's usually it's not the state troopers. I'll say that much.
Okay.
Usually it's the small town cops.
Okay.
But that mentality is pervasive down here, and the fact that they put forth one story to the family.
Yet.
That did not include the dragging, the beating, the tasering, the choking. Didn't include any of that. That's indicative of what Black people know about the police up north.
Okay.
It really is. So this doesn't shock me, but I am quite disturbed by it, of course. But I am happy that it did come forward to the media.
So can you tell me, I'm so sorry, what happened?
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I would like to give you an overview. Over 2 years ago, a gentleman was in a high-speed chase with the police with two gentlemen, and I'll say their names again, Corey York and Mr. Dakota DeMars. And, well, no, actually, first and foremost, actually with Corey York was actually...
So 3 people in the car?
No, one gentleman, Robert... Okay. Robert was driving, and he was in a high speed chase with the police. So he instantly hits, to my understanding, I think a tree. Okay. But he doesn't die or anything. It was just he impacted the car and truck. But of course, they were mad about this, and there's body cam now that's finally been seen that he was actually tasered, drug out this car, beat, strangled, all this. But yet they called the mother and said he died in a car accident.
Now, also note that that particular report, that the cause of death was listed as car accident, right?
Car accident, yes. But
the coroner
noticed
that there were taser marks in his back. So how could he? If he died in a car accident, would they tase him after?
Right.
No. And the other part of it is that. With the situation going on, and we already know that, like I said, people know not to go up north. That's really the mentality of most Blacks in South Louisiana. Don't go up north unless you want trouble. And the fact that this was hidden for 2 years, they refused to release the videotape, and it was only leaked out, right?
Yes.
And the first thing that the state police do, they pen a response, a public statement, and the majority of it mentions nothing but the fact that they don't like the fact that the tape was leaked.
Yeah,
I'm sure they don't.
I mean, there's audio that I've heard amazing that that this situation exists. Not surprisingly, I'm not saying it like that. It's just that it's being uncovered now, and like you said, no ownership of the situation. Like, why even do it? And that's what I said about amazing about the mother. She sat there and she said there's certain ones who have passed away. There's some who have retired, and they know what they did. So that's why I named this the Robbie Green cover up, because it's 2 years of covering up that you told this woman that her child died in a car accident. It's bad enough she lost her son. But I mean, I'm sure, like you said, the coroner mentioned that his died from actually hitting with blunt object, the tasering, the blood, the shots, what you saw. It's, like I said, I'm not, and what someone else said to me is what really hurt the brain. I've been fighting and saying to myself, I would honestly go into politics just so I can make sure that every single police officer has to have a body cam. Think about the people without body cams that this situation like this would happen.
Well,
okay.
This is that the mom has got to relive this situation
again,
all over again. Like it just happened.
This is a small thing, and it may not mean much, but in those small towns where usually everybody ends up getting corrupt, but thank God that the coroner was straight up about what had happened and how he died.
Right. Because
otherwise,
that's like a bread trail,
right?
Whatever the right antidote. But yeah, that was something that was left.
The mother is actually living this trauma. You said living it again, but it's not really again because
it's
true.
New.
She's seen that tape.
Yes.
She now has to deal with the memory of hearing her child cry out for his.
Yeah.
And no parent should ever have to hear that. I mean, and that is on every channel in constant rotation now. So, yeah, that's something heavy that she's going to have to deal with, of actually having to live through what she watched on that tape.
Speaking back on her, I'm so glad both of y'all keep on bringing her back. I want to find her name. Please, if one of you can find her name so we can give her homage. But she's made a statement that she has not seen all of this tape. Okay, she said that she had because they couldn't get these tapes. She was looking at like these street cameras. She saw different angles of that at this point back then because she couldn't get clarity of the actual story. So I'm intrigued to find out what she actually saw back then, because she said she can't really stomach to watch it now, and she has not seen all of the footage. I think most likely she probably stopped at the footage of him calling out for her as well, because that would be it as far as the situation. Y'all, just for the mindsets, we'll come back with a little bit about what's trending, and I feel like I could break it here because some of the what's trending is part of entertainment, but I again don't see why it should be. Last time somebody had a wardrobe malfunction, y'all tried to take her career from her, and it pissed me off, y'all, cause she gave me a little.
Not your wife.
She showed a little bit of areola.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, because it had not a problem either, and it had actually some jewelry in it, and you tried to wipe her off the face of the earth, made her pay FCC laws and everything under the sun. Then someone else has a wardrobe malfunction, and you feel you want to praise this. I'm gonna take a break now and play a little bit of Janice. I love this guy. His name Janice. Childish Gambino. He know how to really make you rock. And we're going to take a moment and let you listen to Summertime Magic. Maybe give me a little bit of that so we can get back to what's trending you all. I got to take this little break. Just a minute. Whew.
Reese.
Yes.
Oh, Reese.
Yes.
Mona
Hardin.
Hardin.
A beautiful, I think she's Indian. She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful, long, curly black hair. I can see a little bit of him in her. What part of him he took from her. But she's a strong woman. When she talked about it, she fought back tears. She got angry a couple of times. Cause she had one cuss word she would use, and she could just use that one. There's only one word she would use, and she would calm herself back down. But y'all, like y'all said, she not living this again. She living a whole new experience on what. You didn't live a lie. You still lost your child. Now you know that he hurt. He was in agony more than you know. When you're told it, and you know this makes it like the devil in them. For them to say he died in a car accident, so you think it's like it was a impact and he's gone. He didn't suffer, but this man suffered. This man suffered, and you know there's nothing good in place for them. If they don't get it on earth here, no, I'm just telling y'all, there's nothing good for what we saw. There's nothing good from that. I'm nothing. I mean, I'll let you see the video later. It's just sad. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The other thing that I'm noticing that I don't know if anybody's pointing it out yet, but and you kind of touched on it for a second, the anger that they exhibited just upon getting out of the car. When you're coming at somebody and you're like, get out of the car, and you're screaming and you're yelling and you're angry, no one's talking about how cops vent that onto their victims.
That was the one in VA that lieutenant or that military guy and that got pepper sprayed and all that in his face in Virginia. That's the same situation. They were mad because you didn't do what they told you to do when they told you to do it. So now
it's the control that they want.
And there's a lack of that in their own lives.
You have the audacity to defy their authority.
Yes.
Right.
Therefore, they must punish you. Is
Yes.
how they approach it.
Yes.
That's not your job.
No.
Your job is to arrest them, take them to trial, and let them go into court. And if the court finds that they're guilty of what you say they did, then they get their punishment then. But that's not what's happening.
No, it's not. It's not. And that, you know, I'm not. This is somebody made this statement, and I laughed about it. But yeah, I'm looking for Crump. I'm looking for Crump. I ain't seen him yet, but I'm looking for Crump. I'm looking that he's gonna.
You know he's gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to make his way. I'm expecting him to make a way. Hold on, I want to just real quick. I'll give it a shot. This y'all. I have been lucky this week. Thank you to Clash Records. I will give that shout out to them real quick. Clash Records, took one of my songs, Bullshit, and they gave it a little bit of life, and people loved it. They gave me a little love, and so I started looking at some of the artists that they were pushing, and this is their artist of the week I'm playing right now, Black Swan. I believe she would love to be heard at this point. Black Swan, her song called Lose Control, Black Swan Mix. It gave me a little life. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was listening to it, and she was giving to it. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of it. If you two don't act up, don't give me no problems, I'm just gonna let them hear a little bit of Lose Control. Okay, so Black Swan, you keep on doing your thing. I like you. I like her style, her groove. If y'all listen to the words, I mean, it's very simple. But she just, tell me she wants to get on the dance floor and lose her mind. And the beat she's using is so many familiar ones from the past. And the bouncing, she did a good job. And if you want to get in the club and enjoy yourself, I think I'm gonna give some love to Miss Black Swan. And we can work together. I got a song called Groove. We can do a little jam together and work it out, because I think I'm going to try to perform that this upcoming Saturday. Okay. So we're going to see if we work that out. But, y'all, let's get back to the show. I'm having fun, but we got topics to go over. We are stuck on the first one, which is an important one, but I want to at least mention these other things as well. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's too much work. Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Roy on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth, and I gave you a little bit of Miss Black Swan with Lose Control. She was being highlighted on Clash Records, and I was being highlighted on there, and I want to give a shout out again out to Clash Records for the love they gave to my song, my single Bullshit, on my music video Bullshit. And the artist of the week was Black Swan, and I want to give her some love because I like her song. I see why she was Artist of the Week. She deserved it because the song had a little groove to it. So check her out, Black Swan. Lose Control, and you also can check out Reese Royals Curves and Reese Royals Motivated in your time being as well. Good people, I wanted to go into a little bit more about what's trending. We were on the topic of Robbie Green cover up. I gave it my own op-ed title. I'll probably write something, put it on claimyourthrone.org. There, I really hope y'all will go to and pay attention to, because we're going to start putting some articles about some things and want your feedback. If you subscribe, you know what I'm saying, we will look out, we will reach out back out to you, and we're going to have a little special deal, actually a prize coming soon that you can win by your subscription to claimyourthrone.org. I was mentioning before we left the show about something that's what's trending, was part of entertainment as well, of someone with a wardrobe malfunction on this on the Saturday Night Live TV show.
Now my friend is on that, so let's not go crazy.
I'm not going to go crazy, but someone decided to wear some tight pants and have a whole lot of
Who was it?
Lil Nas X was doing his song "Call Me by Your Name," and they decided to pick him up and carry him over to the pole, and he decided to do a little split, and his pants split. So then he just grabs a little midge area there and does the rest of the show standing there, cause he split his pants. It was a wardrobe malfunction, but now everybody loves this boy even more than they didn't love him before. Yes, say that again.
So he continued to perform by just holding his stuff in his hand?
Yes, with his junk in his hand. He if y'all want to go online, they got so many memes on it, it's ridiculous. But why did y'all try to ridicule Damita Jo? Y'all ridiculed Damita Jo because she gave you a little bit of areola, a little bit, and then grabbed it. And so this man shows, I guess, the head of his penis hits out. He grabs it and holds it, and y'all give him love. What's with y'all now, y'all? Really?
What was the difference? Like,
what was the
he
difference?
didn't have no bra. She showed a little areola.
A little bit. And I was happy.
Nas' whole stuff fell out. He had nothing on. He's just holding it.
He was just, he grabbed it. Oh my God. And he stood there and he can't dance anyway. So he rocked back and forth like he was rocking before. And he had a whole bunch of, oh my God, I got to say this right and not say it wrong. But they were very flamboyant dancers, dancing with him. And they all were crowding around him and dancing. And they were, and then he bent down and he split it. And some people think he made it up. Some people didn't. I don't care. You call it a wardrobe malfunction, and then you're still making him the main thing of what's trending on all the news that I read today. And I feel I gave it enough time. So then I'm going to go on to my other situation that I thought is crazy that's coming up. Y'all know about the young twin, Cash, that was abducted from the home, and they found him near the home, stabbed and brutally beat up. And they know that this guy named Darian Brown was the young, I don't know if you know, it happened in Dallas, Texas on May 18th, the day after our show. And I was going to call you, Shy, and I wanted to do a special edition of the Royal Truth for us to discuss this because it got deeper in the last couple of days. Let me just tell you how the story goes. Darian Brown is a young man who's about 18 years old who is good friends with this guy. I can't remember his name at this particular moment because his name really is not as important as the other part of the story. His kids, that guy's kids, was staying with a girl named Monica Sherrod. That's his girlfriend. While he was gone, I think either he was on the run from the police. I think either he was off on the job. I'm not sure exactly why he wasn't there. But his two twins, Cash and I can't remember this other guy. Another one thing is I want to say Carlton, but the two kids, the two twins, 4-year-old twins, were staying with Monica Sherrod, which is the girlfriend of the young man. But yet Darren Brown is a friend of the young man who, or as a acquaintance of somehow of that young man. Okay, so that's why he's been around the house. But at 5 a.m. in the morning, cameras showed that he came to the home, took that young Cash, one of the twins, away, beat him up and brutally killed him, and left him in the in a river, in a bank. Went back to go get the other twin to do the exact same thing. But it didn't happen. I just found out yesterday, they're finding out that Miss Monica Sherrod is behind the whole entire thing. The little girl, the girlfriend, wanted to get rid of these twins. These twins aren't hers. He's the girlfriend. She's the girlfriend, but these aren't her twins. That's her boyfriend's twins. And so they were, and because the thing is, right after they found the body, she calls and say he's missing. Okay.
So how come he didn't get the second twin?
They found cameras showing he went back to go get the second child, but something happened. The other twin lived. Luckily, thank God he didn't get to go in there and get him. So the other twin lived, but the first twin did not live. And he was killed by the 18-year-old, but he might have been cahoots by Miss Monica Sherrod. I'm saying these names on purpose, y'all, because I feel like give it a name. These individuals, I'm not trying to make them famous in any aspect of the word, but you just be accountable for your actions, y'all. Your actions. It's a 4-year-old child.
How could he? I just don't understand how anybody would want to do that in the first place. These are babies. Oh. And then how would it come, me coming to you as a friend, like, look, I need to really get rid of these twins that my boyfriend. Yeah, and then you would do it?
And so the story is still unfolding. If y'all want to know more, Darian, Darriynn, is how Darian is, I guess how you pronounce his name, Darian Brown. Sherrod, Monica Sherrod, Sherrod is her name. They're accountable. This is going to unfold. More information is going to come out. It just happened yesterday about finding out about her. But I found out about this on May 18th, and I could not go to this story. And we already mentioned it, y'all, on Facebook, on RTE Facebook page. But I'll mention also on Little Raleigh Radio about the young female in New Jersey who walked into a restaurant and she with a newborn and gave it to a customer and just walked back out and left the child there. But we think the child's life might have been saved by this action. So we want to thank God for that. Oh.
Because it could be a situation that, like we just talked about, the child could have died.
So that situation, different, but we just still mentioning about the antics of our people. I don't even know how to explain it other than that.
Can I just say something?
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't have been mad if I'm sitting in a restaurant and somebody walked in and gave me a baby.
Real?
I'm okay with that. I really would. I'm a family guy. That's just who I am. I love kids. And like I remember growing up on Tupac, where Brenda's got a baby.
Yeah.
The young lady.
Yo, man.
Her parents didn't know. She wrapped the baby up, threw it in the trash.
Yeah. Yo.
If you can't take care of this baby,
let me take care of this baby.
You won't give me that baby.
It takes a village to raise a child. Tony Barbados, you made it. What's up, sir?
How you doing, man?
Hey, are you in the studio or something? Or you just in the corner? Okay, you in the corner. You in the corner. Okay. Are you just in the corner? Are you in the studio or are you just in the corner?
I'm just in the corner.
Okay.
Got the family around.
Oh yeah, you did say it. And see that you know what? Since all you on here right now, let me just say that. And my brother isn't here to speak, but my brother's not feeling well. He's sick, so that's why he's not here. I'm sorry I didn't mention him. He is part of the other half of this Royal Truth. But all this is my True Scar you have right here with you right now. And I appreciate all of you, because if y'all can't make it, y'all tell me. And if other than that, I know you're gonna be here. And that shows the dedication that I appreciate you all for. Every last one of you. Honestly, y'all, if y'all didn't know, actually 2 of the individuals on this show already said they most likely won't gonna be here, but they're here. One was saying they're gonna be late. The other 2 said they won't go even be here, but I know McQueen's gonna be here, so we good to go. So y'all, let us all kind of, I guess, camaraderie real quick to go into entertainment and talk a little bit about what's going on in the entertainment industry. But while we're doing that, y'all, because yes. You see, I'm doing announcement right now. Entertainment. I got your intro and everything. I'm ready. Don't even worry about it. I'm ready. But other than hearing again, happy birthday, Miss Patti LaBelle. That's why I gave y'all Lady Marmalade at the beginning of the show. But as I was going through oldies, I found an oldie, y'all. I missed this song. I love this song. I'm going to play this song. And we're going to just jam out to that a little bit until we get ready to go into entertainment. I don't know if y'all remember her. But Miss Anita Ward gave me this song, and I thought she rocked this out. And I just, it's a fun song that I think I might have to do on stage one day. I think y'all remember a song called Ring My Bell. So we're going to just do a little bit of that right quick. And then we're going to get into the back of the show. All right? Gotta give a little love. Yeah.
Do you have to unplug that?
For them to talk, yeah.
Oh.
But that was just
You heard me, Reese?
No, what'd you say?
I said my wife hates that song, by the way.
Why?
Her last name is Bell.
Oh.
So you can imagine how many kids
Yeah.
torture her with that song growing up.
Okay. You know what? My torture.
I'm gonna
What?
sing it to her right now.
What I hated. Only part I would compare to when I was a kid that I hated it was Ray Parker Jr. I hated it because Ray Parker Jr. can't sing to me. He can't sing. Ghostbusters. What was Ray couldn't sing.
Call?
Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call?
He spoke that whole
He
song.
talked every one of his songs. He could write now. He could write, but
Wait, he had more than one song?
That's what I was just gonna say.
he had a hit called "The Other Woman."
Love them.
Huh?
The other woman.
You like him?
I'm in love with the other woman.
Yes.
That?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was known. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. It's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? So what?
Def Jam Records.
Man, that was a hard one for me, and because y'all getting to know the secret, the reason because my name being Sean Maurice, middle name Ray, I was Sean Maurice Ray Parker Jr. That's what they call me, Sean Maurice Ray Parker Jr. I hated that. I hated it.
Oh, and that shall be your name from henceforth.
You can kiss all my ass, okay? I'm just doing that there.
Ray Parker Jr.
I'm not no Ray Parker Jr. I can sing. I'm not talking through any songs. All right, let's get back to this show. Y'all making me mad. Okay.
I think we rang his bell.
Ring it. Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Royal on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth, and that was Miss Anita Ward with Ring My Bell. I love that song. Ring my bell, ring. Is he giving you all the dances? Is he giving you all of them?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
It looks like he's in an interrogation room and just having a good time.
Oh my God. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I was like, okay, well, where you hiding at? Because you up in the corner, right? You know what I'm saying? You really up in the corner. All right. So,
Geometry, I like geometry.
I noticed that you put a lot of that into your show. Into your spot whenever you come on the show. You made sure if it ain't got your shades, usually I follow your suit here. You see, I got that going on. And you have your shade and your fedora. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you have your background. You set. Now, you got any chicken today?
I just spoke with we eating chicken Sunday.
You said Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay, I'm not playing this time. I want one of those flavors. At least the one that didn't have a little too much spice to it. I'm not playing. We got to do the meetup. We need to do the DoorDash. I do pay them for that $9.99 a month.
You do?
Yeah. Hey, I saved a whole lot of money. They told me I was paying like $80 something. Yo, let me go and get that and let y'all bring me some free food. So that's how we're gonna do that. So look. Like you said, we got Tony Barbados, King Shy, and the wonderful Queen Aisha and Queen Jessica Wellington with us. Jessica, you can share your story. Like I was saying, I was telling you, missed this, Tony, because I said Saturday my situation was I got to deal with the Army Swingers on Saturday night, and Jessica went to jail, and so
I looked great though.
You did. I mean, she did, yo. Her hooters were out there for everybody to love and see and touch when she wanted to, when she walked out that door. So I
She
mean,
was very calm.
She
She was very calm.
they were there. They was hello. They were there. They were right there for you. Now, the last time we were in the show, Tony was saying that he actually had no breaks. Do you have breaks this weekend, my brother?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And
Two.
these are
Two of them. Okay, two of them. There we go. Y'all. Two of them. There we go. Did anybody catch? I did not. I'll go ahead and say it. Billboard Awards. Anybody catch them?
Mm-mm.
Anybody see it? Okay.
That'll be a negative for me.
I mean, a negative for me too. No disrespect since Janet is not on anymore. I think Weekend won. Don't care. Didn't watch him. I'm not selling enough right now that they didn't give me an award. So I didn't watch any of the Billboard Awards. Don't care. My numbers aren't there yet, but congratulations to Weekend. Do your thing, bro. You won a whole lot of awards since they wouldn't give you any Grammys. At least you got a whole lot of Billboard awards, and you deserve it because your song stay in the top 10. I see it every week on the Billboard chart, so you deserve that. I just want y'all to move that call your name out of there because I do not understand. He had a wardrobe malfunction. His career should be over too. If you're going to mess up Janet's career over some wardrobe malfunction, then this little skinny little rod should be out of here too, since he want to try to show his junk on Saturday Night Live.
A little salty about
A little bit. I'm trying to work it out. Now, let me get past that. All right, I'm sorry. This guy, I never know how to pronounce his name. It has all the 3 X's in front of it. The young man, unfortunately, passed away recently. Extension. What's his name?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Extension.
Reaction.
Oh, okay. I mean, I want to say his name right. I hate. I mean, my son got on me about you probably if somebody said your name wrong, when you be upset, yes. So I try to make sure I'm saying all artists' names correct, even though he's passed away. May he rest in peace. I want to say his name correctly, but the other names I can say clearly, y'all, and I can make that clear that his half brother Corey Pat is suing his mother, which is his mother too, Cleopatra Bernard, for actually taking money from his estate, which is worth $50 million, and putting it into offshore accounts so he could not get access to it. Now, money destroying whole families like this, y'all.
Wow.
He is gone. And now the family, not just outside pieces, a brother and a mother are fighting over money, and she's doing it off the old shores, trying to be a Trump, put money offshores and offshore account. Well, I'm sorry, like he got money. But people who got money put money in offshore accounts so people can't get a hold of it here. And she's doing that so he can't get any of this money that his brother promised him. Y'all, come on. Love each other. It's $50 million. Why do you, I know $50 million isn't, it's a lot more than I got, but I'm saying it's enough that this family should be able to work that out. If people got 10 or people get 2, give him his $2 million. Let him do what he want to do. Let him go buy him a Maserati. Let him go buy whatever he want to buy with his money because his brother wanted to give him to him. Cleopatra, there's no need to be like that and try to be stingy with money because you did not do the work to make that money happen. That money just came upon you because your son was taken, unfortunately, too quickly. That's just my feeling.
You're not going to mention the late great Paul Mooney passing?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we just got an entertainment, but
okay.
When we want to mention that, Marshall Warfield, I love going back and watching the Richard Pryor show. I love watching the episodes of Sanford and Son where Paul Mooney wrote these things, my people. Paul Mooney wrote these things. He's going to be with us for always and forever. His brash personality, I loved it, but he did it with intelligentsia. Excuse me. He did it with great intelligence and black pride. That's how I see Paul Mooney. And since you brought him up, and you being a comedian yourself, what did he influence you? Did he influence you? Was he somebody you even knew about, or you just like white comedians?
I'm the one that
I'm
mentioned
just
it.
asking. That's my comeback. That's my comeback.
I think you should slap him upside the head for that.
Why?
I think I'm gonna go back to jail.
Why?
Thank you.
I took you out of jail. Oh my God. I mean, no, but you're right. You brought him up, but yeah.
No, that's something Paul Mooney would probably say. So I think it's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. And y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, please go and watch the roast of Richard Pryor. The roast when his show got canceled for because they couldn't handle it. They weren't ready for it. And they had a roast. And all of the comedians that were up there, Paul Mooney being one of them, Marshall Warfield, it was just so many great comedians up there for them. Please watch that too. But as far as your influence, I didn't ask you before. Other than me knowing Paul Mooney is somebody you do have respect for, who are your favorite comedians?
Wanda Sykes is my absolute favorite.
Okay.
And then Joey.
Upshaws, y'all. Upshaws. Okay, go ahead.
Joey Diaz is a real top favorite of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Look him up. He's from New Jersey. He's Cuban. He's funny. He speaks his mind. I like people that speak their mind, and Paul Mooney definitely did that. And he said exactly what was on his mind.
Always.
And I will always respect that because so many times on stage, we kind of take things and we sugarcoat it or whatever to make it, and they didn't give.
No. Because sometimes I call it the Eminem effect. I love when I feel like if you're going to talk about my big eyes and my big eyes and my big head, let me go ahead and say it first. So I take that ammunition from you. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So I'm down with that. This is what I think the society needs right now in the sense of it. Accept where your flaws are. Don't get mad about it. Just accept where your flaws are. You can go so much further with it after you get past that. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. I mean, has he influenced Tony? You're the other comedian on the panel today. Can we say that Paul Mooney is somebody quintessential to your personality and is he somebody you like? And if not, is anybody else?
Exactly. Yeah, I love the strength of Paul Mooney. I'm a Corey Holcomb fan. I like to ruffle feathers. So any comedians, what's her name? What is it? Liza Lampanello. I forgot what her name is.
Lisa Lampanelli.
Comics that ruffle feathers.
Lapinetti. I think she just said the name. I remember that.
I really enjoyed everything I've ever seen of Paul Mooney.
Okay.
Everything.
Did you know that he had done episodes of Sanford and Son? And also, did you know he wrote for Richard Pryor's show?
Yeah, I did. My original name comes from the Sanford and Son episode, so it was a lot in my life that I knew about Sanford and Son.
I know that, sir. That's amazing that he's being funny, y'all. That's how we are as connected as we are at this point in real talk, because I have met. I mean, if y'all didn't know this, it's so funny that Lamont on that show, his real name was Grady Wilson. His real name was Desmond Grady Wilson. So really, he was, and Grady was a character made based off of his name. And then we also know the famous African episode, and it's a fake. No, he said Kalunda. You mean calendar? No, Kalunda, calendar. Okay, so and the friend had this way of making his funnies on every little thing. So yes, and other things with that. But that's my boy right there. I mean, that's something. It's weird. It's wild when you spiritually feel connected to somebody you haven't known for a long time. For me, I know most of my people 15 to 20 years. But when you meet somebody in a short amount of time, that less than that time frame, and feel like they've been there that long, that's a special spirit. And I'm doing a royal truth on Tony Barbados right quick. Now, y'all, entertainment other than that information of importance that Miss Jessica made sure we mentioned Paul Mooney, which we gave him his moment here. I wish I had some of his. Actually, I couldn't play it probably because it'd be censored like crazy. Yeah, so I couldn't play that. But y'all, I wanted to mention a few other entertainment news before we get to announcements, because this show is on to an hour already. And so I'm going to go quickly through these, because unless I'm knowing my team, I can guarantee you, I'm going to almost go unanimously that all the next 3 shows I'm going to mention, none of my people on my show, on my True Scholar, have watched them. Let me start from the beginning. MODOK, the new MODOK episode, animated episode series on Hulu. Has anybody seen the new episode of MODOK? Just came out May 21st.
That's
Okay.
a no for me.
Okay, I knew none of y'all would see it, but let me tell y'all this. This is not for kids, y'all. Please do not let a kid watch this MODOK series whatsoever. It is not for kids at all. My son loves it. He could not stop. He was on the floor rolling around. Like, so it's for my kids, but it's not for kids. My kid is 32 years old. So do not let it be for any younger kids. MODOK is not for kids, but it is intriguingly fun, amazing. A geek who loves comics will love it because there's all these little Easter eggs through the whole entire episode. So MODOK series on Hulu. Check it out if you want to watch something. If you like Marvel, my team is half Marvel. Sometimes they're half-ass on that. So they, so they won't there because Queen Aisha still is in one division, and so she came out of that world again. So we all wait for Loki on June 9th, 3 days before my birthday. And next,
I'm actually gonna watch that. I'm actually gonna watch Loki.
I think it's gonna be fun. It's fun. I saw a trailer this weekend. The Equalizer has been picked up for a second season.
Yes.
I
love that show.
Do you? I love it. My son hates
I
it.
do.
I love that show. Honestly,
I love it.
it's not. I said this is not a Steven Seagal. I believe everything I see Queen do, Queen can do it. I ain't questioning Queen can't make those things happen. She can't buzz that guy, hit her, yeah, she'll look back and come back and knock him in his face. Yes, Queen will do that. I don't see her as a softie. So I love the show.
Did you see that they tried to do another version of this show, but they called it Rebel?
No, I didn't know that. Where? On what channel?
So I can't remember what network, but they tried to do another version of the show, and it was Katie Seagal.
Oh,
And the show was
yeah.
called Rebel.
And it got canceled real quick. I remember
And it got
that.
canceled the first season.
I didn't even see it, but I read about. I like her too. That's my wife and kids. No, not my wife and kids. Married with Children.
Married with Children.
Yeah, I missed her. So yeah, and Futurama. Y'all. That another show because of actually the situation with Corey Pack and his mom. The show that I fell in love with, which is called Startup on Netflix. Has anybody seen that show?
Dear God, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's
so good.
But I'm gonna.
Start Up.
You have to watch it.
Start Up, y'all. It's got me. I sat up all night and watched, not binge that show. I got my business in order. I actually sat down and worked out all my business of what Royal Truth Entertainment is, everything what Reese Royal is, all the projects I want to do in the next 12 months from watching the show Start Up. Watch Start Up.
So
Adam
good.
Brody is the actual guy who produced the show and stars in it. My guy who played as in, well, it's unfortunate I remember him like this, but from X-Men First Class, he played Darwin. He played the alien Darwin in First Class. He's the main Haitian in this show, and this show is amazing. Now, the sad news I have to tell you, I just found out it's been canceled. It has 3 seasons. And so when you get to that third season, and see that last show, you're waiting for season 4. Now,
They're not going to do a season 4.
I believe Netflix is going to buy it.
They better.
Because it left you where I'm waiting. I need to know what's going to happen.
I'm not done with it, but
It's amazing.
it's so good. I've
It's
been
amazing.
watching it.
So I'm so
Back
glad.
to back.
See, special guest help me out here. Start Up.
It is well worth it. I will
It's
say
worth
that
watching.
I went into it thinking it was a movie, and I got a little mad because I was like, "Oh, this is so good! I've got to keep watching it."
And you can't stop. It's good, y'all. Start Up. It will make us all call each other and think about having a business meeting and discuss what we need to do to help all our businesses grow.
Mm-hmm.
It will make you do that. It is powerful. This is not. It's entertainment news, but not news, because certain people I don't want to put in my news, but I got to put myself in this news because I read too much and don't understand. I want to give him props, but still don't understand his pettiness. I should play my song Petty behind that for that. 50 Cent, I am so proud of you for donating $300,000 to build and create a business group to help high school students.
Oh yeah.
I'm so proud of you for, I know you got millions, but 300,000 is still an effort that I don't have, that I can't do, and I appreciate you making the effort. Now, so you please leave that girl from Lottery Ticket alone and stop trying to seize her assets because you want to make her poor because you taking all her money. You got money, man. If you can help and donate for as a business, leave that girl alone. I know she probably owed you some money, but you don't got to keep on trying to take everything from that girl. I mean, leave her alone. He is trying to seize
Maybe he
everything.
was mad because his show got canceled.
Oh, wait, his show or her show?
His show for life.
Oh, yeah, I like that show too, though. I like that show too. But I heard that show might be picked up by another station as well. That's a good show. I don't even think I don't equate him with that show, but I know he produced that show. I know he came and made a little cameo on the show.
He's not a bad actor.
He's him. He plays 50 Cent. I've never seen him play nobody but 50 Cent.
Yeah, but some people get in front of the camera and they can't be themselves even.
Oh, well, I mean, he loves himself, so I expect that out of him. There's no question about that. There's no question about that. Let me get ready. I have to go there, and I think she's gonna take care of it for us. Are you? I'm waiting for the moment, and here we go. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta do something for that. Hold up, before I do all that, I gotta do this. Okay, there we go. Miss Queen, are you ready?
And now
I
it's
am.
time for the royal announcements.
Yeah, it's your turn.
So I can't wait till I get back in the studio this summer so we can diva that up a little bit. But until now.
Oh, yes. But, Daddy, yes. Do you have any announcements for us today?
I do. I have several announcements. I do want to thank everybody who came out to the Balanced Retreat
Yeah.
last Saturday in Winston-Salem. It was awesome, hosted by my cousin Christina, and it was great. So thank you for all the ladies who came.
Yay.
And so I'm excited. And then I'm excited because what people don't realize, this Saturday, May 29th, comedy night at 9 p.m. at Pier 34 Seafood and Pub. I already see 3 people that's part of the show if you watching the show, but I'm excited because it'll be my first time coming out. I'm traveling all the way to Goldsboro for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's so sweet of
I
you.
love you guys. So I'm excited.
I'm glad.
Guys, if you don't have nothing to do, if you're in the Goldsboro area, whatever area you in, drive out.
Yes.
It starts at 9. Doors open I'm assuming at 9. The price is very cheap, $5 to get in. And they'll have food. Any place that got food and comedy and music, you should just be there.
Shrimp plate. I'm telling you, I'm giving me another shrimp plate. Oh my God.
The fried scallops though too were
Really?
bomb.
But
yeah.
I gotta get some more shrimp. I need to
So
make
you gotta
a
come out.
combination.
You gotta come out. This Saturday, 9 p.m. Goldsboro. This will actually be the first time me and Reese been in one room in over a year.
Yes, it had. Now we don't think we don't correspond with each other. We do. But yes, we have not laid touched each other in over this length of time, and that's true. That's why I'm excited. I am so excited
to see all the comedians, to see the musicians, to see you perform. I'm excited to be there.
And let me mention that I got their names here. Let me mention all of these comedians. Please come out. A shout out to all of them. First, we got Teron Rogers. Gonna make his regular showing. He's a regular on there, so you definitely can check him out. We'll make sure he gets his floor. And then Sister Big Bones, Sister Big Bones, I love that. Sister Big Bones is gonna be making her presence steps out here as well. And then Mr. Matt White is also. These are our special guest comedians, but we always have the special and unique talents of Miss Jessica Wellington as well.
I've been compared to Paul Mooney a lot, so be prepared.
So good. It's the white Paul Mooney. Okay? Okay? And I am going to debut a new song and do a song I've been wanting to do on stage for so long. I'm going to debut my new song, Curves, with Thorough. And then I'm also going to finally get to perform Groove. I've been wanting. It's doing well in Japan and in France and Canada, and I want to finally get on stage and sing Groove. And we might have that whole dance routine together. I've worked on it so hard. It may not work, but at least I'm gonna be able to sing the song for you, Groove. So please come out and join Queen Aisha, Queen Jessica Wellington, all of the great comedians. Reese Royal, Thorough, and come in and join us. And I'm sorry I took that over, but I want to make sure I mention those comedians and make sure I got them together. Now, are there any more?
And now
I
it's
do,
time
actually.
for the royal announcements.
So yeah, I'm coming back in the studio this summer. So if you was listening at the beginning of the show. We made a special announcement. Special announcement. August 21st is the Crown Experience. And we have some super sponsors. I'm excited to be one under the Rissa Runway brand. Excited to be coming back for that. But August 21st, Crown Experience. We're going to have comedians, musicians, vendors, gift bags. And this is going to be at 2224 Sunnybrook Road in Raleigh.
Yes, yay,
And can we also say July would be the Royal Truth anniversary?
Yes, I mean, this is, honestly, what is it? This is our third year, isn't it?
This will be our third year.
Our third year. And now show 79.
I feel like we should do something big.
You're right. I mean, our performance on July 10th at an event, but we should really, y'all, and I mean, I'm willing to put it together to try to do this, and it's up to you all. Stars and Stripes. We should go and get us a couple of lanes of Stars and Stripes, go bowling, have some drinks, and celebrate our third year anniversary. And we should, and then we just we'll talk about it out there then. But I think we should consider doing that. Maybe the night before that Sunday.
Together.
Yeah, I think we should come together. I know, Shy, you won't be able to make it, but I do have something for you though that I'm putting the fire against you. I'm gonna put the fire against your ass on this one here. Anybody, we're starting it now, and you have the chance to do this. If you go and you go follow Reese Royal on IG page, follow IG or Reese Royal, and follow Royal Truth Radio on IG. Screenshot that to the number 919-525-2070. I repeat that to you, 919-525-2070. You screenshot that. Once you've done that, that's kind of put you in the entry for the free weekend in Myrtle Beach. We're going to plan a weekend in Myrtle Beach on around
Write that number down, everybody.
919-525. You can go to claimyourthrone.org to find it. And that's where the other part of the entry is. You have to go to claimyourthrone.org and entry and subscribe to the page. Once you do that, the team will actually connect your following from the text with your subscription to the website. Putting those two things together, it gives you a free weekend in Myrtle Beach on September 18th. Down that weekend, a $500 worth of valued at $500. You get a free weekend at Myrtle Beach with the whole RTE team, because I'm trying to convince that man to top me right here to come celebrate his birthday of September 16th down there with us, because the whole team will be there, and hopefully that gentleman right there will actually make it there.
I didn't know we was all going.
Yes, we all going.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, you get to come and chill at the whole team at the Myrtle Beach on September 18th. Only way, and you don't have to pay anything. All you need to do is follow Royal Truth Radio, follow Reese Royal on IG. Send a screenshot to, actually, and I can make it easier for you. Let's not even do that, because you can do that and go and get your entry done. But if you go ahead and follow both, and then go and subscribe to claimyourthrone.org and send that screenshot in your email, because you actually, when you actually go ahead and subscribe, when you subscribe, automatically it connects you, and you can actually email those two screenshots there, following Royal Truth Radio, following Reese Royal, and that will enter you to get the free weekend in Myrtle Beach in September. That's all you got to do. Follow and subscribe.
If y'all think we crazy over the radio, y'all just not ready for us face-to-face. Y'all just not ready.
Together and my sons, y'all are not ready for all of
Not
us.
ready for us.
Because that weekend is big, because I picked that weekend. Let me tell you why we're doing it. It's Royal Truth Entertainment team, the RT team, but it's amazing that over 75% of the team birthdays in September. This gentleman above me is September 16th. My brother is September 19th. My son is September 9th. September 8th. So and this one over their September is all in the mix of it. So why would we not get together in September when everybody is part of the team, and we're giving you an opportunity to come and get crazy with us as well in September at Myrtle Beach.
I mean, my birthday is not in September, but I'm a party like it is in September. So
I am too as well. I'm just definitely am. I'm gonna be on the water. So y'all subscribe. Like I said, follow Royal Truth Radio. Royal _ Truth _ Radio. Follow Reese _ Royale, and actually send those screenshots as you subscribe to claimyourthrone.org and put it in there, and that gives you entry. You will get a confirmation email back saying that you have been entered, and we will name the winner. Guess where? On August 21st at the Crown Experience. Of course.
And two more announcements really quick, guys. Coming back, Royal Thanksgiving will be coming back this November. I'm always excited to partner up with that and see who's going to receive the award that I've been waiting to get in my hand for almost a year.
We're going to take that picture of you getting it on the 29th.
I just thought you wanted to know that, King Shy. I still don't have it in my...
It's going to be in her hand on the 29th. I'm going to take a picture of it being handed to her. I'm going to make sure Jessica take the picture for me. I'm going to hand this to her. Period.
Yeah.
We're not going to touch that. Know what I'm saying?
And then we have Royal Thanksgiving coming back in November. We have With the Runway coming back in December. So we have it's almost half a year's almost over, and we got a lot of events coming up.
I am performing there. Am I coming to the room? Okay. I just want to make sure. I'm on the books. Let's make sure I'm on the books. Y'all, we're going to take a quick break and have our closing of the show, because I have to give a shout out to one more person on this show, and then I can let it go. We said we're going to be 45 minutes, y'all, but I love these people too much. I guess I don't want to let them go. We just stayed together longer than we're supposed to be. It's supposed to be a 45-minute show, okay? But I have a new song out, and it's giving love to my voluptuous women. They deserve just as much love as any. We're not saying anything against our little small women, no. But for our voluptuous women, I wrote a song.
Nobody cares about those skinny people.
Hey, now, not going to top of me. You know what I'm saying? But I got a song that's out now that I am very proud that I put together. I have a voluptuous, beautiful woman I'm singing this song with called Thorough. Her name is Thorough. She's a North Carolinian. It's my song, Curves. It's out on all major platforms right now, on Tidal, on iTunes, on Apple Music, on Spotify. You can listen to it, and you go on YouTube, and you see this beautiful, voluptuous woman standing there, and she had the words put around her, and it's called Curves.
I'm always asking how you get your ass like that. So silky smooth and natural, not just to bust that. And all your curves incredible, and see this right. Plus, thick and tight, and always feel right. My head is in my hustle, and my bills not that.
See, I can leave the song on.
Do the doors open up at 9, or do the doors open up earlier?
It's a restaurant. You can come early as you want to.
Yeah, you can.
And see,
I would say 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah, because
Well,
they still do dinner up there.
I'm gonna be there early, and I'll get me a good little drink, and I'm gonna give me some shrimp, and prep myself, and perform one song at the beginning of the show, and then I'm gonna do one more song just before the headliner performs. So, yeah, you can come a little earlier.
I'll probably get there about 8:30 then.
Okay. Now that I already know that you were gonna come in, but we got a VIP table, and we're gonna make sure I put you there with us. I'm not gonna be.
I have a guest coming with me.
Okay, I got you. You're good to go. We're gonna make sure we have the area there, so you'll be, right there. We make sure we get some good pictures and everything. So, I'm gonna have a plaque sitting. You know where you're sitting at because your plaque will be sitting there. That's what we're going to do.
You might want to prepare to walk around the restaurant all night, because you're going to forget your house.
See, and then when are you gonna show up, sir? When are you gonna show up? You supposed to be teaching me how to swim. When you coming?
I'm going to teach you how to swim, all right? But I get that plaque.
She gonna get that black. If that's the last thing I do, she gonna get that black on May 29th. Period. And like I'm saying, I'll make sure Jessica take a picture as well. Make sure she gets her plaque.
You'll see.
You gonna make me go drive to her house tomorrow and make sure to get her plaque beforehand, because I want to hear your mouth.
Oh, you said 29th? And we got a lot of shows between now and the 29th.
No, we don't. It's the 29th Saturday, yo, old man.
Oh, shit.
Look, his son done came home from school, And now he's so happy to have the family that he don't keep up with time. He don't even know. Oh, we got plenty of time. Yeah, and so now, he probably trying to put 29th away because the son probably leaving probably soon around that time.
That's the end of the summer.
Oh, the whole summer? You're not going back? Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get back to the show. I just want to make sure the Thoroughs part get to go. I make them say, yeah. Ooh.
I make him say,
Seducing him with these curves. You know what happens every time you do that to me. I don't wanna stop you, I just let you put it up on me. Then we start to grind it and it starts to feel real good to me. And you know I start to lose it when I'm feeling on those curves. Oh yeah, you got it, baby. Oh,
Yeah, my people, this is Reese Royal featuring Thorough with Curves. All major platforms. Please go check it out. If you want to see this, see us live. We're going to be performing this song live at Pier 34 in Goldsboro on the 29th. You can come and check us out. 1206 North Brooklyn Boulevard. Please come check us out. All right, and we get it back to this show, Kings and Queens, because our team, we said we were supposed to be making this only 45 minutes. And that's our intention. I'm telling you, it is really our real intention. But this team, I guess I missed them, and we're still here now with you. And I honestly only have one more thing to really share that I want. And I don't know if any of you can do it for me real quick. You can. It's fine. If you don't, I'm just letting everybody know I wanted to do it. I want everyone to go to YouTube, and I want you to look up Representative Tim Ryan from Ohio. Please look up CNN. Just put in CNN. Representative REP Tim Ryan, Ohio. If you didn't know, our government came together this week and voted for a commission to investigate the January 6th insurrection. And all of those Republicans got up there and spoke their mind about why they don't see a need of commission. No need to have this commission. And the realest man I don't even know him, but now I'll tell you, his name is stuck in my head. Tim Ryan, the representative from Ohio. He got on there and he gave a speech like I have not seen in that house in so long. You got it, don't you?
Yeah.
You got it. And y'all, now, is there a way I can show it too?
Yeah, I mean, on the camera, I guess.
Okay,
It's that one, isn't it?
yeah.
That's the newest one.
I'm gonna try to show this to you all. Please take a moment. It deserves
So,
it.
Democratic Congressman gave an impassioned speech on the House floor as the vast majority of his Republican colleagues voted against the January 6th commission. Here's Tim Ryan of Ohio.
I want to thank the gentleman from New York and the other Republicans who are supporting this and thank them for their bipartisanship. To the other 90% of our friends on the other side of the aisle, holy cow. Incoherence. No idea what you're talking about. Benghazi, you guys chased the former Secretary of State all over the country, spent millions of dollars. We have people scaling the Capitol, hitting the Capitol Police with lead pipes across the head, and we can't get bipartisanship. What else has to happen in this country? Cops. This is a slap in the face to every rank and file cop in the United States. If we're going to take on China, if we're going to rebuild the country, if we're going to reverse climate change, we need two political parties in this country that are both living in reality, and you ain't one of them.
Joining me now is Ohio Congressman
Wow.
Tim Ryan.
Wow.
Y'all, Tim Ryan, that's my dog. Tim Ryan. Tim Ryan. I like you. I like you a lot. I like you because you said it so professionally that no one. I mean, I could have threw about 4 or 5 cussing words all in the mix of how you said what you said. Holy cow was the closest you got, but you made that sound perfect. Tim Ryan. If I have to move to Ohio to vote for you, I guess I will. Tim Ryan, I want you to do some things and continue to do what you do. That's the last words I have for today. I'm going to let each one of you. Now, I think it's proper, gentlemen, if you go ahead and say your last words, no Tony, and your last words, King Shy, and then I let, of course, our special guest here, Jessica, say something, of course, but you got to leave the last words from Miss Queen Aisha. So, gentlemen, who wants to go first and say their last words? That's my last word there. Tim Ryan. That's my last word right there. Tim Ryan.
Go ahead, Tony.
I'd just like to say, team, I'm so sorry that I was late today. I had so much going on. But I love this show. And every Monday, I'm trying my best to make sure I'm here, man. That's all I really had to say. I'm loving it.
Yo, appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Go ahead, sir.
I'll end it with a quick message. Simple advice. Don't let yesterday take up too much of your today. Don't take life so seriously. Nobody gets out alive. Love y'all. Peace.
Oh, I love that. Man, did you write that down? I'm going to go back and watch the show so I can hear that again. I like that. That's just powerful. Queen Jessica, what's up?
Well, this is a magnet. He reminded me, this is a magnet that I read recently, and I thought it hit home. It said, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end.
Oh, wow. That's hot.
Everybody's getting so deep today.
That's hot.
That's what the clink will do to you.
That's hot. That's hot. My queen. And then Orion got something to say first, or is it just gonna be you, queen?
Well, I think she said y'all woke her up, but
Oh.
I'm just gonna go on. So, guys, the word for the week is self-reflection. We're gonna reflect on ourselves. Sometimes we have to do self-care. Always remember, the way people treat you is not the way that you have to respond.
All right. All
If
right.
they treat you negatively, doesn't mean you have to stoop to their level. Always stay above them. Always walk in your peace. Always walk in your positive path. Don't never let anybody take you out of your comfort zone. Don't never let nobody take you out of your peace.
Yes.
And don't never let anybody take you back to the past you that you know you are not today. So that's your word for the week, self-reflection. If nobody else didn't say I love you, the Royalty True Team and all of our special guests, thank you so much for the special guests tonight. We love you guys. I'm excited to meet y'all guys on Saturday. So if nobody didn't say they love you, the Royal True Team love you. Until next week, guys.
Yes. All right, good people. I appreciate you as always. We're done with Lil Rada Radio. So Lil Rada Radio is over there. And now we're over here. I want to appreciate you all again. Y'all all said y'all won't go ahead and make it. And all of y'all actually did got here and made your time. So I appreciate you so much as always. I know I'm going to talk to all y'all separately. May 29th, plaque. This right here, soon. This over here as well.
We'll say.
Well, yes. Believe in me.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I wrote the song already.